Around Alphabet, shares lower in after-hours trade. That's after Bloomberg reported that the Department of Justice is set to push Google to sell its Chrome browser to break up its search monopoly. Let's get the details and bring in Bloomberg's opening trade anchor, Kriti Gupta. Kriti, what do we know?
We know that this could become one of history's biggest antitrust cases, a title that's currently held by Microsoft in the late 90s at the moment. What's crucial here is that the Justice Department has decided to ask Amit Mehta, who's the judge, who earlier this year had ruled that Google illegally monopolized the search market. So some pretty strong evidence, a pretty strong case to begin with. But I think what's changing is how do you remedy it? And that's where this issue comes up, that they may actually be able to peel off Chrome. Here's why this is so important when it comes to the Google and the Alphabet broadly kind of licensing. Chrome is the largest internet browser in the world. 61% of traffic goes to Google Chrome, and it is competing with the likes of, for example, Safari, Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox. But this is really the main way that Google is able to not only detect who is searching what, but also collect that data and then give them targeted ads. That is the crux of the case that Amit Mehta had ruled upon back in August. The concern here is what this may actually do in terms of breaking up Google, given that so much of their ad revenue comes as a function of this one platform, given that vertical integration. Now, that is the concern here. We'll see if that actually comes through. Right now, it is just a recommendation to the judge from the DOJ when it comes to actually pulling back on things like data licensing and potentially doing Chrome. It is not for sure. It is just a recommendation. That being said, some pretty strong words coming from the Google kind of VP as well. Take a listen to what she had to say. Quote, the DOJ is continuing to push a radical agenda that goes far beyond the legal issues in this case. More fighting words here. The government putting its thumb on the scale in the ways that would harm consumers, developers, and American technological leadership at precisely the moment it's needed the most. Tom, this is crucial timing. We know, but being tough on tech has been a bipartisan issue for both Democrats and Republicans. We'll see if that eases under a new administration.
Yeah, initiated under former President Trump, and now, of course, he's coming back in. So, as you say, we'll see whether or not this progresses, and the time frame is looking at April and then August in terms of when this potentially wraps up, 2025. Bloomberg's opening trade anchor, Kriti Gupta, thank you very much indeed.